Morning everyone, welcome to this session number 317, and today I will continue with this problem. Yesterday I started, but well, today I will continue with it, and I will share here the link of the problem. Okay, nice. A little bit. This problem reveal car in increasing order. Okay, reveal cards in increasing order is basically that you have, for example, these cards. Yeah, you imagine you have a deck of cards, and basically you can take the card in the top, discover what is the number. For example, the card have the number 5, and the next card in the top is basically move to the bottom. Yeah, and still repeating this process until you don't have more cards. Yeah, this is the idea behind this description. Yeah, the first point that I recently noticed is exactly this: increasing order. Here, yesterday I had the dough because in which part? Take a look at. Okay, here you can order the deck in any order you want. Initially, all the cards start face down, unreveled in one deck. Yesterday I have the dough related with this. You can order the deck in any order you want, but it's very confused this because it's what means any order. Yeah, but I think that this is a hint because when here mentioned increasing order, you can notice that okay, you can sort this deck in this way. Yeah, for example, in this case is 2, 3, 5, 7, 13 and 17. Yeah, okay, now I will okay. Okay, this is our current deck, and it's basically take this or or rebel this, and this move to the final. Now this and move to the final, this and move to the final, and this. Yeah, if you notice, the first time is basically only let me check here. It's even numbers. Yeah, this is even numbers. Yeah, the in this case is the 0, 2, 4 and 6. Yeah, the index. Okay, now if let me do again. This is the 0 is rebel. This is the result. Okay, and this is moved to the last. Obviously it's not necessary, I think, and isn't obviously, but I think that it's not necessary move this to the final. Yeah, let me try first keeping in this order: 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this is wrong because I need in the increasing order. Okay, the first point is sort these values. In this case is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 and 17. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and is the first point is start here and print only the even numbers. Yeah, in this case is the 2, sorry, the index is 0, 2, 4 and 6. The values basically is 2 5 2 5 11 and 17. Yeah. Okay, now basically this disappear. Okay, now what next? I think in this case the next should be this. What is the result of this? Yesterday I had this. Oh my gosh. Is this? But in this case, for example, sort in a different way. This is confusing because basically here is print in the increasing order. For example, ignore for in this moment this. We are here 2, 3, 5, 7, and next to is 11, 13, and 17. It's in increasing order. Okay, I am noticed that. Let me check. Return the on ordering of the deck. Return in ordering of the deck. Rebuild the cards in increased order. Okay. Yeah. For example, come on. Okay. Now this is the original value and this is the, we should return this. Yeah. Now for discover this, this is the original and this is the result. We should return the order or the array sorted in the way that if we apply this operation, we have this value. Okay, I think that the first point, no, come on. Let me, Now, I think the first point is sort this value in increase order. Yeah. In this case, the sort order, ascending order, is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 17. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the first that is out, and we need to create an other array that is the result with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. Yeah, 7. Yeah, and here is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And basically, the first use the even values. For example, the 2 is here. Now the next is in the is here. Sorry, this is this. Now the next that is the 5. No. In this is 1 by 1, and the other is 2 by 2. The first is 2, okay. Now the next is 3. Now the next is 5. Sorry, this 3 looks like 5. Okay, now the next is 7. That is here. Yeah. Now we are complete. This is wrong, sorry. Sorry, let me start again. Okay, we start here. It's 2, 2. Now the next is the 3. The 3 is here. Now the next is the 5. The 5 is here. Now the next is the 7. 7 is here. Okay. Now the next that is the next is 11. I think in this case we should start again here, yeah, but in this position, and do the same. 11, and the next is the sorry, no. This is 17 is here. Now the next slot is okay. Until now we are done. Yeah. The next that is take the last element. Yeah, and put here, and until reach this value. Well, until this point. 17 is here. Now the next is 13. No. I think that we are here. Now the next that is 11. No. trying to discover what happened with this. This, if I move to the next, that is 11. Uh, the next is 11. Oh my gosh, it's hard. Okay. Yeah, currently we have this problem. How put this in this? Because here should be this, this, and this. And how, how? Okay, we have 11, 13, 17, and until now we are jumped in this way, right? Now the next, why jump until here? Why jump until here? Him just do the steps reversely. Okay, let me check. If we do this in the positive way and we sort these values 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 17, and we start here. If there are still cards in the deck, means that of the top. Okay, we know that the last element is this, right? Means that this value, the um, the previous value was the 13th, and this was moved to the final. No. Follow the example explanation pattern. Mm, okay, let me sort again these values to okay. If we start here, basically is our current queue is this is the front, yeah. Now the next is this, means that we need put here, and this is to the last. Now the next is this, and this is put. Okay, no, again. We have this is in the front. Now is this means that this rebel put in the front. Now this. Now when happen this is moved to this. And put this value. Man, this. Now move to the next. This is moved to the last, and this is 7. Now move to the next. This is moved to the last, and this is 5. Now move to the next. This move to the last, and this is 3. And now the 2 move to the last. This is 3. No. Okay. If we start with the last element, that is the graded element here, is put in the front, and that's it. Now the next is this. The instructions say we reveal the 2 and move it. This. Now the next is this. You reveal and put to the bottom. Now it's this, and this move to this, and this change to 11. And now is this is moved to this, and this is 7. Okay, we take the card, and the card is in the top, is moved to the final. This is reveal. here, and with the next is put in the front. No, it's moved to the final and put this in the front. Now the next that is this move to the final and this move in the front. Now the next is put this seven. No, I think that it's at in the first, in the beginning, in the end. For example, this and next to is in the beginning. Next to is in the final. Next to in the beginning. Next to in the final. Next to in the beginning. Next to in the final. 3, 7. No. No, 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 no. Okay. We have the 17. Now the next is 13. It's more is at the front. Next to is the 11. And it's reverse. In this case, it reverse all this. Now is the 7. Is reverse this. No. Case is add into the beginning. Add and move. Okay, I think that I got it. You start here, in this case the graded value, this is the front, and the next that is you have this and is put on the front. Now the next is this and is put to the final and of here. No. No, 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 no. Here. It's put on the front. Put on the front and move this is move this number to the final, to the final, to the final, to the final. It's 17. Now it's this. Now it's 11. It's put here. And this is 11. And this is, and this is 7. 7, 17. Now the next is the thing. Now the next is move this to the front and is 17, 13, 11. Now the next is this is in the sorry. Okay, I think that you start here. Now the next that is 13 is moved to the front. Now the next is 11 is moved to the last. In this case is here, and in the front is this. Now the next is 7, means that this is in the final. final and put this to the final is why 2. mm, if you notice that okay, for example, we start here, it's empty, don't happen nothing. Now move to the next, is move all the elements or all the fronts 2 times, and the final, in this case is only 1, still in the same position, and put in the front this. Now the next that is this is move to the final, move to the final, and keep in the same order, and put 11. Now the next is this, is move this and this and the final, this here and this here, and is 7. Now move to the last one. Now the next is this, move to the last twice. Now is this, is the last is yeah, wait, okay. I think I am in the right way. In this case is 17 is the only one, don't happen nothing. Now the next that is this, in this case is move to the final, still in the same position, and put the 13 in the front. Now the next that is this, is move to the final, that is this, and move to the final is this is the result, that is basically the same, and put in the front the 11. Yeah, now the next is the 7, is put in the final, we have but okay, I think that I am wrong and a step before. Okay, we start here 17. Now the next is this, is move to the final. Well, it's basically this and this. Now the next that is move to the final, it's still in the same. Yeah, it's here. I am doing a ground step here. Why? What happens if I add the value and move to the final? It's moved to front is 7. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me put again 17. Now the next is this is move to the last and put in the front. Now the next is this is move to the last and put in the front. Now is this put in the last and put in the front. No, in this case is two times. Put in the last and put in the last. Put in the last is here. Is this and this is put in the front. Yeah. 2 times. Now the next that is a 5 means that 2 to the last, 2 to the last, 2 to the last. Three, 11, this is 16, 2. What is this 2? I think that increase every time the number of moves, because for example you start here and well it's the only one. Now the next that is move to the last. Well, in this case is 0. Okay, the next type is this is move to the last, move to the, we have this, it's 1 time and it's basically put the value of 11. Now the next is 7. In this case we need move 2 times. It's 11. Is 11 and the final 17 here. No, it's 3 times. This to the last, this to the last, and this to the last. This this to the last, this to the last, this to the last. 11, 17, 3 times. Input is 11, 17, 13, and is the 7 here. No. I was right. Only you need this is 0, this is 1. Now this should be 2, and in this case move to the last, move to the last, move to the last here is this, and this to the last. Well, basically is the same order, but putting the 11 here. No, but this is the solution. with the last is remove put 17. Now the next is this is remove and put the value and add this and this. Now the next that is a 7 means that we need to remove 11, 17 and sorry, and is put in the queue in the front the 7. Currently we have this and add these values 3. My gosh. Okay. Again, this is the last value. Well, when it's empty, the queue only add and move to the next. The next is this. Now is remove 2 elements, or meanwhile, remove 2 elements. In this case, we only have 1. Put in the queue the new value and add again to the last. Yeah. Now the next is this. The next is 11. Remove and remove. Yeah, now it's empty. Add in the queue this and return, return the values. This 17, 13. Okay, now the next is 7. Remove the elements. Add the 7 in the front and in this case start for the final. Now move to the next is remove the elements. I think that it's only necessary to remove 2 elements, not all of them. We start here. 17 is the only one. Okay, no happen nothing. Now the next that is this. Third thing is remove 2 elements. In this case, it's only 1. It's empty now the queue. Add this and come back this value here. Okay. Now the next that is the 11. In this case, the 11 is remove this element, add the 11 and come back these values, but come back to the last and this. Yeah. Now the next that is 7. Okay, is remove the 11, remove the 17 and put in the front of the queue the 7 and come back this value 17 and 11. No. 7. This should be have this structure, but here. Now the next that is, yeah, now the next stat is this. Well, move to the last, move to the last. Okay. Now is at the value here, and move to the next. Now the next is move to the last, move to the last, and put here the 7. Let me check this part. Start with the last, put in the front the next value. Now is move to the last. Now is move to the last, move to the last. Okay. If we start here in 17, that is the greater element. Now the next that is move to the last and put this in the front. Yeah, now this way. Now is the 11, move to the last, move to the last, and no, in this case it's only one time. Move to the last, yeah, here, and now we have this new, and put these values in the front. Now the next that is this, move to the last, move to the last, and put this in the front. Okay, now the next is the 5, and the 5 is move to the last, 7, 7, move to the last, move to the last, and put in the front the 5. And now the next that is the 3, and in this case is move to the last, move to the last, move to the last. In this case is 5, 17, 7, and this. Okay, means that we have 11, 5, 17, 7, this, and put the value. What is the value? The value is the 3. 3, 11, 5, 16, 7, 16. Okay, but okay, with this works, but I'm not sure, because basically all the time we need remove all the elements or move to the last and put the new value in the front. Well, I think that I will do this solution, but I don't feel that it's the optimal solution, because it's many fours. Every time increasing 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 until reach the final number. But okay, For this, it's necessary a queue, integer q is equal new linked list, yeah, and I need an index, it's equal 0. Next to is well, we can put the q.deck. No, it's sort this deck. And this is arrays.sort in increase order deck. Now the next is apply a for over these elements starting for the last. Integer I is equal deck dot length less 1 while I is greater equal 0, I less, and here is a for, yeah, it's a for because we need repeat n times. In this case, the first time is 0. Integer j it's equal 0, while j it's minor to index that the first time is 0, means that don't happen nothing, j plus plus, and this is take the value, remove the value, yeah, integer n it's equal q dot remove and add in the last, q dot add, it's add or is append, I don't remember, add, add, and it's n, yeah, and here is index plus plus, but previous to this is q dot an here in deck in the index I, and the final it's create a matrix, integer matrix and array result it's equal new int of the size deck dot length, and here is basically a for, no, while q is empty but negative is index is equal 0, and here is result in the position index plus plus is equal q dot remove, return result. Okay, okay, we have these values, in this case is this, and when it's sorted is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17. Now is start with the deck, in the last position is the greater value, and this is not execute, and is moved to the last. Is with D, yeah, you can, I am returning the same way. mm, I don't know why it return the same value. Uh, why? Why return the same order? Ah, but it's not the same order. At least it's different here. Mm, 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 mm. I think that I can q.add deck in the index deck.length less one. Cinco, siete, 11. Why? The first we are here now. We start in the last element that is 17. Now the next dot is for each this, but the first time is 0, means that it don't happen nothing. And is add in the queue. Okay, currently our queue have the value of 17 and this increase in 1. Okay, now move to the next. The next is this index is moved to the final element. This is moved to the final, that is itself is the only one, and is add in the front the third thing. Yeah, that in this case, yeah, 13 and 17. Now even let me remove these elements. Now the next is the 11, and this they have the value of 2. Now the next is this is move to the last and move to the last and add in the front the 11. And this is here happened this case. I think that all the time need 2 moves. But let me check here. Meanwhile is this and q dot size q dot size is greater equal to zoom. Uh-huh. Uh, uh, I think that this move to the last. Okay, in this case it's only put in the front. Now here that have two elements. To the last. This now yeah this is right. Well, it's equal. Let's move to the last. Now it's put in the front. Now for this is move to the last. Move to the last is this. 13, 11 and 7. Now for this is move to the last and move to the last is 7, is 11, 17. Move to the last is 11, 17, 7. 11, 17, 7 is 13. 11. No, I was right with the index here. Index is equal 0. Index plus plus. And here in deck dot size it's greater than 1. Index and deck dot size is greater than 1. What is wrong? Deck. No, it's not deck, it's the queue. To the last. I really don't know what is the error or why I am getting this result. Well, in this case is Q is empty. But negative basically is to do the simulation, but move to the last. Move to the last. I really don't know what is the error. Take the last, that is this, and is put. Now the next is the thing is move to the last and put in the front is 13 and 17. Now the next that is 11. Is move the 13 to the last and put the 11, 17 and 13. Now the next that is, let me sort again. Here is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17. Yeah, currently we have 11, 17 and 13, and the next element is the 7. Is move this to the final and put here. I will check the answer because I don't know. Pointers, in the even values 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. We sort. Yeah, it's using the even values. Next, index deck. Simulation with Q. Okay. We have this deck sorted, the Q and the result. Okay. We start with the first. Now it's moved to the last. Result. Move to the last and result move to the last. Well, basically this is very similar to the 2 pointers because let me check. Q okay, created decks and sort, and next to is integral, and result Q pull. result in the index pool. The pool return the first position. Well, yeah, I think that function yeah, remove in the front, that in this case the front is the last and is deck in the position I. Put cards on the correct. Because currently, for example, here, no, here, no, here. We have this. Now we have a cube with the numbers. It's one, no, here it's between 0 and n is the length of this. 1 2 3 4 5 is R7. We have a cube 0 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, now sorry, here. Okay, now we have this queue. This is our queue. Now sort the deck, that is this, and next to is what create the result, that is here, yeah, and start with the 0, and we say result in the index 0 it's equal result in the index 0, that is here, result in the index 0 it's equal deck in the index I, that is 0, is 2. This is the index. Okay, and now q dot add, basically this is moved to the last. Now the next is result in the index 1 it's equal this, and this is moved to the last. Now result in the index 2 it's equal attack in the index 2 and move to the last. Result in the index 3 it's equal this and move to the last. Now here result in the index 4 and move to the last. Now is result in the index, this was moved, and in the index 5 is this and move to the last. Q dot add the card to the bottom. No, sorry, I was confused. The behavior of the queue is in the front, not the last. But q add q dot pull. Okay, Okay, again we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, and we have our cube with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and the first time is result.q.pull. This is removed, and it's equal deck. Okay, result in the index 0, it's equal a deck in the index 0, that is this. Okay, 2. Now q.add, this is moved to remove this and put the font. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. What what is the result of this operation? Result blah, blah, the q is 0, 1, 2, 3. Q.pull should we remove this? And now the 1 should we add 1 again? 1, 2, 3. And the last. Okay. This is the front, and this is the q0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the array sorted is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17. We start here and we start here, and we say result in the index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in the index 0, yeah, that is this, is removed. This is here and this is moved to the last. Yeah. Okay, now the next is index in the position result in the index 1, in the index 2 here. It's equal deck in the index, well, basically this 3. Yeah, and this was removed and this moved to the last. Now the next that is this in the index 4 here, it's equal to 5. This was removed and this is moved to the last. Now the next is this. In the index 6, it's equal 7. This disappear and this moved to the last. Now the 11 is in the position 3, and this is moved to the last. And the next is this, 13 is in the index 1. Remove it to the last, and basically it's 17, 2, oh, 2, 15, 3, 11, 5, 17, and 7. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, it's a little confusing, this problem, because it's hard to understand at the beginning what is the purpose of this problem. But well, the solution is not very difficult now that I check, but well, it's a very curious problem. Okay, well, I will try another problem in another session, but thanks for following this transmission.